Hello guys, Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 249. And originally we read you The Prince and the Pauper right there, sponsored by Chick-fil-A. But the most popular bedtime story episodes take chapters long. I'm mad to read you Guess How Much I Love You today. Because it's achievable. So let's read it now, shall we? So we got for us. Guess How Much I Love You. Written by Sam McBurney. Illustrated by Anita Joram. Anyway, I read you this back in 2017 during the making of Morgan's day when he got to be in days and when he got into, which I'm not going to talk about. But anyway. To Liz with Love with AJ. Wow. Published by Kennewick Press. It all makes sense now anyway for Bunny Rabbits. So there you go. Little nut brown hair is going to be going to bed. Held on tight to Big Nut Brown's hair. Okay? Very long ears. Wow. It all makes sense now in any way, so I'm very going that. So it will be easier for the audience. Next page. Anyway. He wanted to be sure that Miss Big Nut Brown Hair was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Or I don't think I could guess that. The big nut brown hair. Exactly. It had to be that way, so very good on that. Next page. Anyway. This much, said little nut brown hair, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Exactly. At least they're gonna do something about this, so give that little nut brown hair a hug. You know. Next page. Anyway. Big Nut Brown Hair have even longer arms, but I love you this much, he said. That's a lot about little Nut Brown Hair. Exactly. At least do something about this whole book and everything. It's an easy book to read. Next page. Anyway. I love you as high as I can reach. So little Nut Brown Hair. Yes, I agree with you right there. Next page. Anyway. I love you as high as I can reach, said Big Nut Brown Hair. This is how hot. This is very high, but little Nut Brown Hair. I wish I had arms like that. Wow. It all makes sense now in any way, so there you go on that. Next page. Anyway. The little Nut Brown Hair had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up to the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. Exactly. You gotta at least do something about this. Next page. Anyway. Now I love you all the way up to your toes. Exactly, said Nut Brown Hair, swinging him up over his head. Got a good point. So there you go on that. So it might be easier for me to do this in any way. Next page. Anyway. I love you as high as I can hop, laugh little Nut Brown Hair, bounce up and down. It's like a bunny rabbit difference, so there you go on that. Next page. Anyway. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled the Big Nut Brown Hair as he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping. For little Nut Brown Hair, I wish I could hop like that. I can exactly think what you're doing. So there you go on that. Next page. Anyway. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river. Quite a little nut brown hair. I love you across the river over the hills. So not brown hair. I have to agree with you 100%. So there you go on that. Even though it's a great idea. Next page. Anyway. That's very far. That though not brown hair. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked behind the thorn bushes out of the big but dark night. Nothing could be farther than the sky. There you go. That is dark as it was. You know, that's just me. Next page. Anyway. I love you right up in the moon, he said and closed his eyes. And that's far, said the big nut brown hair. That's very, very far. I have agreed with you 100%, so there you go on that. So it may be something, so there you go. Next page. Anyway. Big nut brown hair, little nut brown hair into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him goodnight. Wow. It just all makes sense now anyway. In fact, it makes me sleepy enough to even think about the yawn, so there you go. And he lay down, close by, whispered with a smile, I love you right at the moon and back. Exactly. That's why I feel to love everybody in the whole entire globe. So that was Guess How Much I Love You book. What I think about this book, I think it was an amazing book to read. So far, this book was a success. That was this episode. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Next one's going to be the 250th show of Bedtime Stories. There'll be 2 books to read on here. Then the third book I'm going to read is for David St. Dennis. He'll get cringy at this one. Now I'm going to excuse me, I'm going to eat some dinner, and I got to get ready. Till next time, through Joseph Bubbles of Baby, good morning, soon. Till it's out. See ya.